Hi everyone, it's Anna from Amazon Pay here. Thank you for taking the time to tune in to this month's webinar, where we're featuring 10 insights to optimize your user experience for the future of commerce. So during this webinar, we'll cover ways to establish consumer trust across every channel, from the how to the why of consumer habits. Plus, we'll look at ways to optimize positive feedback to gain new customers and retain old ones. So with that, I would like to hand over to our speaker, Alexandra Ebling from Amazon Pay.
Thanks, Anna, for the introduction. I'm Alexandra Ebling. I'm the head of sales for Amazon Pay for the UK and Ireland. Welcome to the March edition of our monthly webinar series, PayTalks, where we will cover one topic in 10 questions, points, or ideas, and we do it in 20 minutes or less. Why so short? Time is our most precious resource, and if you've got more than 20 minutes to spare, I want to know your secret. Our goal is to share big ideas that you can turn into big wins. We don't have all the answers, but the road to a big win always begins with a question. So let's go. Before we dive in, I want to offer you a quick overview on what Amazon Pay is, because believe it or not, we get that question more often than you'd think. Amazon Pay is a payment option that lets you use the payment details and addresses stored in your Amazon account. That means customers don't need to create a new account, punch in credit card details, or look up addresses during checkout. You can even use Alexa to buy things, get delivery notifications, and donate to your favorite charities within Amazon Pay. This month's Pay Talks is all about looking into the future. Everyone has wished for a crystal ball at one time or another, especially when it comes to planning for our businesses. And with the retail and business world changing every day, anticipating the future by optimizing for every new technology on the horizon is an impossible task. So how can you prepare your business for the future? We can't offer you an actual crystal ball in which you can see the future of commerce, but we can provide you with tips, tricks, and advice that will help you and your business be ready for the future of commerce in the connected world. So let's get started. Firstly, optimize for every phase of the shopping journey. First of all, every phase of the shopping journey should be optimized. It's not just about checkout when it comes to optimizing for connected consumers. They want to use a variety of devices and channels at every stage of the shopping journey, from discovery to research to purchase and beyond. 42% of consumers are likely to switch channels within a shopping journey in the next 3 years, starting the shopping process in one channel but completing that purchase within another. 19% have said they are likely or very likely to start shopping on voice and end online. And 19% have also said that they are likely or very likely to start shopping on voice and end at a physical store. Connected consumers are excited to try new and different options for discovery, payment, and delivery, and the adoption rate of these new experiences is quickly growing, fueled by the desire for convenience and enjoyment. Make it easy for your customers to access products and services wherever they are, whether through voice search, social commerce, targeted emails, mobile apps, chat box, or branded websites. Start with the touch points where your audience is already engaging with your brand and expand from there. Next, bring voice to each customer interaction. Consumers have expressed a strong interest in using voice services in every step of the shopping journey. Over the next 3 years, 43% of consumers have indicated that they are somewhat or very likely to use voice in searching for products, 42% in comparing prices, 30% in purchasing and paying for a product, and 43% in checking delivery status. Whether it's discovery, research, purchase, or post-purchase, shoppers are already thinking broadly about how they'll use voice shopping. Retailers need to be ready to meet those expectations. There are already many practical applications for incorporating voice across every phase of the shopping journey. Because voice is still a relatively young technology, there also remains a wealth of opportunity and creativity that has yet to be explored. Start by creating an Alexa skill that will help customers track their packages or reorder products. As your customers become more accustomed to using voice, expand your voice offerings to engage with them across the shopping journey. Next, promote voice to differentiate your brand. Promoting voice can differentiate your brand. Extending your commerce experience to voice can help you prepare for the next generation of consumers. But to differentiate your brand now, your customers need to know this innovative experience exists. How can you increase visibility of your voice experience? First, ensure that consumers are familiar with your one-shot utterance. Or to put it simply, make sure your brand's primary Alexa phrase is on the tip of everyone's tongue. The more frequently users see these phrases, the more likely they are to remember it. That means you should promote your skills across every step of the shopping journey. For example, highlight skill phrases through owned channels, social, email, web. Incorporate these phrases into your site experience to help customers at checkout, and consider placing a reorder phrase within your order confirmation page or email. You can even bring the online experience offline by weaving your skill phrases into TV and print materials. A customer coming across your advertisement hinting that they can purchase the item. Consider the offline channels where your customers are engaged and find ways to meet them where it will matter most, from TV commercials when they are watching at home to Instagram posts while enjoying their free time or their favorite catalog as they enjoy a cup of coffee. Next, empower your customers to do more with less. Ease of use and speed can be critical motivators for consumers adopting voice within their commerce experience. 31% of consumers prefer the doing less to get more aspect of voice commerce because it frees them to pursue other activities. Voice interfaces can allow customers to get the answers they want now without having to navigate pages of FAQs, waiting for an email response from customer service, or hunting down a tracking number for their shipment. Start by identifying your customers' pain points. Consider the most common issues customers bring to your support team, the questions that are most frequently asked via your social channels, and the feedback from your customer reviews to compile a list of key answers for anticipated questions. Once you finalize your list, ensure that customers can quickly and easily find these answers and remedy their problems using voice as a channel. 5. Think of each channel a part of a whole. Also, thinking of each channel a part of whole is key. Commerce channels are not a zero-sum game, with consumer behavior replacing one with another. When different commerce channels are siloed off from one another rather than integrated, the customer experience, especially for connected consumers, can become compromised. Consumers anticipate that their purchases online via voice and in physical stores will increase 59%, 21%, and 11% over the next 3 years, respectively. Voice commerce will not replace mobile shopping, just as mobile has not replaced online. Instead, they will shape and influence each other. Instead of opening up a new commerce channel in isolation, consider how this new channel will add to the overall customer experience. Develop your cross-channel strategy to think of each channel as supplemental and adding to the larger commerce experience. Number 6, highlight security everywhere. It's not enough to assure customers they are protected when they purchase through mobile or online. Consumers want to know that their information is safe no matter where they shop. That means it's crucial to affirm this halo of protection across each of your channels. This is especially true when it comes to newer interactions with which customers have less experience. According to our proprietary research, consumers rated 4 options as their most popular ways to signal trust on an unfamiliar website. 1. Seeing that well-known digital services such as Amazon Pay are available for purchasing on the website, 48%. 2. The quality of the website, 45%. 3. Web search for customer reviews or business ratings, 45%. And 4. Trust symbols from third parties such as VeriSign, TrustWave, McAfee, Norton. If you're looking for ways to add credibility to your already secure site, this is a great place to start. Which brings us to our next tip. Offer familiar payment options for new and returning customers. 63% of consumers indicate that they are likely to use digital payment services for online purchases in the next 3 years, while 47% are likely to do so at a physical store. When it comes to voice services, 40% are more comfortable using digital payment services over credit cards. Digital payment services offer consumers convenience, allowing them to skip re-entering credit card data, shipping info, and their personal details yet again. But that's not all they do. Familiar, secure payment options also help increase trust in an online storefront, especially for businesses that are new to customers. Allowing customers to check out using well-established and trusted services such as Amazon Pay can go a long way to bringing new customers on board. Number 8, anticipate customer interest in how they shop, not just what they're shopping for. Given the transactional nature of purchasing, it's easy to forget that consumers still look for novel, exciting ways to explore and purchase different items. And connected consumers expect merchants and retailers to meet them on these new channels. Moreover, once a consumer decides they want something, they do not want to spend too much time between the desire think phase and the purchase phase. Any technology that enables customers to save time and effort will appeal to the connected consumer. The ability of voice to serve this kind of instant gratification makes it an excellent tool for retailers to appeal to a consumer's need for seamless, friction-free shopping experiences. Weigh the strengths of each channel in your omni-channel strategy when you're optimizing for user experience. Are you appealing to a consumer who's idly browsing online or hoping to reach customers who know what they need and want to purchase it with as little effort as possible? Number 9, consider when you're connecting with consumers. As always-on channels and ambient computing become the new normal, the way consumers make purchases has become far more in the moment and in context. Businesses need to continue thinking about the triggers that will start that purchase flow and which channels will enable the best experience when and where customers need it. A few questions to ask yourself. Do you have an engagement strategy that spans the customer journey? Does this strategy leverage shopper data and insights to deliver a more personalized experience in real time based on what the customer wants? If you aren't already, consider how everything from location data to birthday information can help inform your customer interactions and foster individual relationships in a more timely, relevant way. Number 10, prioritize your customer's experience. Last but not least, the customer's experience should always be prioritized. 71% of consumers agree or strongly agree that they will switch from a seller if they don't offer a good customer experience. Customer experience, or CX for short, is such a broad term that it can be daunting to know where exactly to focus your goals. When considering how you are going to elevate your CX to meet rising demands, always start from the customer's perspective, asking how it will make their life easier. It's also crucial to track just how effective your CX efforts are, which means your analytics tools need to be connected to your customer engagement strategy. Do you have the insights you need to engage with your customers at every point in the customer journey? If not, begin to explore technologies that will offer insight into your existing connected commerce strategy and personalization at scale. So let's recap. While the future might be uncertain, we can be sure of one thing. Successful merchants must be ready to meet growing customer expectations across e-commerce, m-commerce, in-store, and voice. In order to optimize for the connected consumer experience, businesses need to ensure that their customers are receiving a seamless, frictionless shopping journey no matter where they're actually shopping. To help you optimize your customer experience, check out our Connected Commerce Study ebook. All of the great stats from this webinar and more are included in this 30-page ebook to ensure your businesses will be ready for the future. A link to the ebook will be sent with the recording of this webinar in a follow-up email. Here are just a few of the merchants that offer Amazon Pay. If you'd like to recommend Amazon Pay to your favorite shop, just send an email to amazonpayinfo@amazon.co.uk. If you're already a fan, we'd love it if you could visit G2 Crowd and let us know how we're doing. And if you think Amazon Pay might be good for your business, check out our reviews on G2 Crowd. Recently, Amazon Pay was recognized by G2 Crowd as a leader in the payments industry for the 4th quarter in a row. For those who don't know, G2 Crowd is an independent review site that aggregates software and services reviews to help businesses make smarter decisions about the technology solutions they choose.
Thanks, Alexandra, for sharing those great insights. And thanks to everybody for joining today's webinar. We will be sending out a presentation in the follow-up email with also that link to the Connected Commerce ebook. And yeah, just make sure to join us for our next PayTalks webinar, which will be taking place in May. So we'll see you there.